After leaving Mt.Dare, our first point of interest was the remains of Charlotte Water Station. It's great that the history of these places is here for all to see, feel and listen to. It starts with a welcome message from Brownie Doolan, a traditional owner of the Apatula Aboriginal Land Trust on which this site is situated. This was one of 12 repeater stations set between Adelaide and Darwin. It was named after Lady Charlotte Bacon and was opened on the 31st of August 1872 and closed in 1930. The original building comprised of 8 rooms, a blacksmith shop, cart shed, harness room and a large water tank with a capacity of 20,000 gallons or 75,500 litres. The buildings were constructed from white sandstone rubble laid with local clay mortar and faced with lime. Also at the site are numerous remnants of years gone by, different coloured glass pieces, earthenware pots, horseshoes, machinery and old engine parts. There is a grave of an unknown person and a remembrance plaque for Stanley Hocking, a telegraph operator from 1922 to 1928. His ashes were scattered at the site after his death in 1993. No trip out here would be complete without a visit to the geographical centre of this great country. The Lambert Centre, so named after Dr. Bruce Philip Lambert, OBE. Among his accolades, Bruce was responsible for the coordination of national geodetic and levelling surveys, mapping of Australia, the seabed of the continental shelf and Australia-Antarctic territory. This site, the geographical centre of the Australian mainland, seems the most appropriate place to commemorate his widespread activities and achievements. Good on you, Bruce. as we leave the little town of Fink and make our way north for our camp tonight.
I dare you dig a little deeper. It makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may find? You'll see in your own time. It might just take a little longer. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean all the time you go. You are moving with emotion. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper? It goes by so slow, like a solitary drifter. How dare you run a little faster?
The road follows the old Garn train line with sidings like this at strategic places along the track.
Embrace all your weakness. Therein lies the secret. The water's never gonna drain out. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. Now let the river flow deep into the ocean all the time you go. You are moving with emotion. Let the river flow. Can you hear it whisper? It goes by so slow, like a solitary drifter. It all goes by so slowly. Ooh, you waited your whole life. Your days turn into nights. I dare you dig a little deeper. It makes you feel a little stronger. Who knows what you may.
Until the coming of the railway in the 1920s, the pillar was a landmark on the overland journey from Adelaide to Alice Springs, and it sits on the fringes of the Simpson Desert. The pillar is a significant heritage site associated with John McDowell Stuart, one of our greatest explorers. He made 3 attempts to cross the continent from Adelaide to the north coast, finally succeeding in 1862. He first came here in the 1860s and named the pillar in honour of his friend and financial support, James Chambers. Most of the early travellers have left records of their visits in the soft white sandstone, and most are still visible today. We came across this herd of camels. They were quite spread out, but as soon as we stopped the car, the bull herds all the cows in nice and close. With one eye on us, he circles to protect them. Interestingly, we have found this on more than one occasion now.
Favourite things. One of Elizabeth's favourite things. Let's have a look. Elizabeth's favourite things. Gates. 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 I'm thinking someone didn't see this gate.
While somewhere in the Simpson Desert, our rubbish bag it lays. Our trip is far from over, another we will pay. So a change of plans is made, and Alice is today to get our new rubbish bag and be on our way. Yeah. The drive into Birthday Waterhole was pretty straightforward. You cross dried riverbeds and eventually find yourself on a tight rocky track. After checking out a couple of spots, we end up settling on a little spot nestled under an outcrop of rocks on the bend of the river and settle in to watch another sunset. Cheers.
morning all. Man has made for many years the art of fire, and here again is one of our favourite things, particularly on a cold morning. Here's another one of our favourite things.
Packing the esky every morning, and it's not such a bad thing either.
We make Glen Helen Gorge our home for a couple of nights, which gives us time to explore a small section of the Larapinta Trail. The gorge is located 132 kilometres from Alice Springs in the western reaches of the West MacDonald Ranges. The landscape around Glen Helen is spectacular, with Mount Sonder as a backdrop, one of the highest points in Central Australia. At Glen Helen Gorge, the ranges part to make way for the Fink River. This permanent waterhole is an important refuge in the hot summer months for all 9 species of fish recorded for the Fink and migrating water birds. From here, the Fink River continues to make its way to the Simpson Desert. Next time on Overland Adventures, we see a dingo go fishing, walk on an ancient seabed, travel into Palm Valley and experience one of the reddest sunsets we've ever seen. Thanks for watching, and we hope you're enjoying. If you have any questions, please drop us a comment. Until next time, safe travels.